I am pinching myself, like literally I am pinching myself because I am sitting next to the beautiful, energetic and a woman of many talents. She has come a long way since the good old days of Boom Shaka. We catch up with her on her journey in the entertainment industry and how she has managed to stay relevant and keep on reinventing herself. She is, of course, none other than Thembi Seete, SA Kwaito star, actress and TV personality. Thembi, welcome to Unisa Radio. Thank you so much for your time.
Wow, thank you so much, guys, for being here. It means a lot to me as well. Thank you for your time. Driving all the way to Tshwane, to this side of the world. It's really cool. Thank you.
Thembi, who are you today and how has your previous experiences prepared you for where you are currently?
Who am I? I was born in Soweto. I was raised by Basotho. My full name was Thembi Seete. My dad Ngumswati, but I was raised by Basotho. The entertainment side or the art side of me started when I was very, very young. From school, doing talent search, Fridays where you entertain yourselves. We used to call it service day, where you don't have to wear uniform and it will be just a talent day. So I was big on the dance side of things and the drama side of things. And to cut the long story short, the music kind of like somehow just fell into place because of the people that I met, that I interacted with. And one of them was Lebo. We were friends since the beginning of everything, before even Boom Shaka. And finding out that she could sing and she had the most powerful voice, that's where the music came in. And only to find out just everything was tying in together. It was just all one thing. So I had to sort of like introduce myself to different things and just test myself. It's not like I always known that I was going to end up in the industry. And thank God that how I grew up, my mom, supported me, even my dad. They used to buy like extra carpets so I don't mess up the main carpet, because I used to dance a lot in front of the TV. I used to know how to, all the Janet Jackson's moves, the Michael Jackson, everything that has to do with art, I used to know. So that's how I was raised. And things just Botu. So that's how I raised, and that's who I am in short.
Okay.
Yeah.
You mentioned the background at school and how you met people who really got into or helped you to get into the industry. What would you say had inspired you to be in the industry? Is it something that happened because you wanted it to happen, or was it by accident? You just
I think inspiration came from loving music and loving dance, and I don't talk much, but I think I'm very good in expressing myself with movement, and because we express ourselves in different ways. Some people express themselves through art, like painting, and some people express themselves through fashion, and you somehow will know how they feel, where they are in that time. And for me, I think movement, I kind of like just let go. So the passion started there, inspiration started there, and also the surrounding as well. I mean, I was raised Kosebukeng, and then I moved to Soweto, and then my teenagehood happened go Hillbrow. So Hillbrow was like a Hollywood of music. It was the city of music. So we're just surrounded by a whole lot of beautiful talented people like Brenda. Brenda was just around the corner, Yvonne was just around the corner, Chico was just around, Mike, Alex, they were just around the corner. So that's music. Tebe, everyone, I stayed go Park Mansion, and all the artists moved to Park Mansion. So you will get inspired, and you will grow from there.
What are the pros and cons of this industry?
Oh man, I would say every industry, it's got that. Things never really go smooth and how you'd plan them to go. But how we started very young with no reference. If you know what I mean, reference, or with no way you can say, I've made this mistake, therefore I'm gonna fix it by doing ABC. So everything for us was new. So we learned along the way, only to find out that that practice and doing things the way we did them, it was the way we were preparing ourselves for today. You know what I mean? Like your intro was like, how do you stay relevant? It's because of the experiences in the past. It's because of understanding that this is work. It's bigger than just being on TV. It's just something that, because of the love and the passion that you have for it, you respect it, and just that respect will keep you going. The disadvantage is like there are a lot of peer pressure, a lot of influences, you're surrounded by alcohol and drugs. Really, at the end of the day, you can't say you are influenced or pushed by somebody. At the end of the day, it's your personal choice whether you're gonna go for that or not. And I decided not to, so it's just depending as what kind of decisions are you making, where do you want to see yourself, and how there's this thing conscious, and once you have that, you are able to sort of balance things. You do make mistakes, but you learn from them. Yeah.
Sure. So we've seen you in the days of Boom Shaga.
Yeah.
I mean, when we think Boom Shaga, we think the amazing group that we still sing the songs and we still enjoy. We're actually wondering when it reunite. But you're also into the small screens where you were in Unisa Drama. You're now in Rhythm City. You're also doing the big screens. We see you and Tell You It's Something. What other projects are you busy with?
What other projects I'm busy with? I'm busy with my own production company, Golden Touch. As you say, I started very young, and in any environment or situation, you don't get into it with your eyes closed or with your ears blocked, or your mind locked. So every situation that you're in, you always take as much as you can, you learn as much as you can, you open yourself up to anything that happens. So basically, starting with Gazlam, Yizo, and all those projects that you've named, I've learned the behind the scenes of things, and I've always said just one day I would like to have an idea, write it down, see that it's alive, and then having to put it on camera and see it alive and having a heartbeat and having a voice and motion. That would be amazing. So I'm starting with music videos, and it's so nice when you have a concept and ideas and color and look and feel, and then you see it on screen alive like that. It's such an amazing feeling. So open to drama, open to bigger stories, open to film. So right now my focus is on production.
What are the things that keeps you humble? I mean, there are a lot of people in this industry. They think that they have made it, and once they get to there, they are unapproachable. What keeps you humble?
What keeps one humble is, you can change angle, hey. You can change your angle because the sound is here. And have a bit of pull and what. You see how big I am when it comes to picture and angles and lights
now
and everything.
Now when you're directing the music video.
Hey.
Now you see.
Keep it active. What keeps me humble, when you said to me before we started this interview, you said, Thembi, I'm new at this, and then I said I'm new too. That comes from just being willing to learn as much as you can. Right now I'm sitting with you, even though I've been doing this for so long, more than you, but I'm learning something from you. I'm learning that discipline, that calm energy, and just that approachable thing, and even your face, just those small elements that people take for granted. It's like you are a baby at everything. You don't walk in a situation and tell yourself that I got this. Even if you've done it many times, you're still a baby in every situation. So what keeps me relevant, what keeps me in the game for this long is because I am a baby in every situation. I don't stop myself from learning. I don't stop myself from learning from people like you or getting something. I'm gonna walk out of here with something that I've learned from this situation, that you can make anything possible. It doesn't matter what situation you're in. And this is amazing for me, just a team of young people coming together, making television, making radio. Still they are students. Where do you get the time to do all of that? Studying is hard, but here you are doing it. That's something to learn from.
Thank you so much. You are always looking on point. You walked in, I'm like, wow. But you are always looking on point. How do you, what's the secret? How do you keep looking always so beautiful and so fit? It's like the more years continue, you look younger.
Thank you. I don't know. It's also the understanding that this is work, and showing that respect, that I appreciate your time. I appreciate the fact that you left Tshwane all the way. It's close to an hour drive. At least to show you my appreciation is to look representable and to show that I respect what you are doing. Do you know what I mean? And again, it's not also only about you, it's also about me taking myself serious and understand that this is business, and this business rely on you, because before I could even say anything, what the first thing that you see is what? It's presentation. So it's very important to look representable presentable, taking care of yourself, and it's good to look young. It's great to look amazing, sexy. It's a beautiful feeling, because whatever that you do it with confidence, and you have you to take care of you. You know, there's no any other you. So just do the best as you can and look great. Yeah.
Okay. Into the movie industry, there are a lot of talented actors and actresses globally, and especially here in the African continent. You are a great actress as well.
Thank you.
Why do you think that not a lot of African movies are shown on the big screen?
I think at the moment it's a different story completely. We have seen that there are a whole lot of movies that have been produced in the past 2 years, and we are sort of like cleaning up that side of things. I think the film companies, they're also investing into like South African stories, and I think the more stories that were told in the past were more depressing stories like apartheid, and it's important to know all of that. You know, it's important to know who you are, where you're coming from, the struggle, because you are able to appreciate the now, and you are also able to protect the now because of the knowledge that you have, the things that you know that happened in the past. But again, this is a beautiful country. You know, if you travel, you know, one day when you go outside South Africa, you realize that we have the best country in the world, and it's really important to share the stories that are happening in this country. Either love, you know, the stories in Johannesburg, the stories that are happening in Soweto, the stories that are happening in Tshwane, as we are all in the same city, same, I don't know, same space, but we are so different. You know, we are all different characters. So I think the SA movie industry company, they are opening up to those different amazing stories, and I see that with Tell Me Sweet Something, it was a different story completely. Please be careful, because I can't swim. I won't be able to save you. Okay. Can't. So Tell Me Sweet Something was a different story, and also the movie Abokani Silembawe, another different amazing story. You know, the dance movie that I did as well, it was another different story, but that was so South African. So we are growing.
I'd like to ask more about Tell Me Sweet Something. Do you think that we as the audience supported the movie a lot?
I think the support was there. It could be great, because we're not the culture here going out and paying for the movie. So it's just a matter of educating each other and motivating each other to support our own products, our own film, whatever that, whether clothes or whatever. I wear a lot of South African stuff, by the way, so it's just educating people. If I don't do it, why would I convince you to do it? You know what I mean? So you have to see it, and then if I say, please wear this lady because I think she's amazing, it's like, yeah, actually you looked great, that top was really neatly done, you know? Yeah.
You mentioned Boom Shaka, and the fans of Boom Shaka are still crazy about Boom Shaka.
Yeah.
Are there any chances of the group reuniting?
Any chances of the group, reunite? I mean, we've been performing together. We're just from Cape Town now recently. We had a crazy December. We were fully booked as a group. And then we got Taboo this coming weekend. So basically, the love is still there, the support is there with our old music. Can you imagine? We haven't released.
We sing along to those songs.
I know. So just that support. Hi, baby. It will be stupid not to do something. You know what I mean? We can't be sitting on top of that love and on top of that support. So definitely, we have to come up with new material. Yeah.
You've mentioned a lot of challenges in the industry. What would you say are the lessons that you have learned, especially as you continue to climb the ladder in the industry as a woman?
The lessons that I've learned in the industry is a lot happened quick, in terms of money, in terms of being popular, just making the right decisions. And if you're not careful in the industry, if you live for the now, that's the most dangerous thing for me. You know, I had to learn to think ahead, to plan ahead, because it is really easy to have 6 shows in one day, you know, just Saturday, and make clean 200,000 or clean 300,000. But then if you live like that, it's so fast, it's so quick, and the rewards are great and whatever, but it doesn't mean that next month is going to be like that. So you always have to think that I can't kill this money now. I have to save it so tomorrow it can take care of me. Those are the things that I've learned, because Nalilebo, we used to shop go London for no reason. Like, we are bored, we're not doing anything, let's just fly to London.
Wow.
And that time we don't understand, it's pounds. It's expensive to live like that. But you're young, you have no reference, you've never experienced anything like that, you know. And then I had to learn from that. Like, I smashed this money so quick. So next week, the shows that I thought I've spent the money that actually I didn't have, and the shows that I thought they were going to be confirmed, they are not confirmed. So you can't. For me, I've learned that you have to always think ahead, you know, and plan ahead in terms of, if you're a musician, be open-minded and be a business person as well. And if you're a business person, be open-minded and go and study something. And if you study something, be open-minded. And, you know, so I had to learn how to introduce myself to different things, so that if I know that music is going down, and then I have acting that I can just hang on to. If acting goes down, I have my production that I can do. If that, presenting. So I had to learn as much as I can, and I'm still learning.
Would you say that is the best way to survive once you are in the industry?
That is the best way, and it doesn't even mean that the entertainment industry alone. Any industry in life, for me, I think you need to be open-minded and introduce yourself to different things and not rely on just one thing. And it doesn't matter how good it is, but it's just really good to always have something to do, because I just always think that too much time in your hands sometimes it causes too many problems. So just be open-minded and learn as much as you can, and sometimes you might just even surprise yourself and just like get so shocked that I can actually do that. I didn't think that I could do it, you know. So if you're open-minded, you can also surprise yourself in the most amazing way.
Awesome.
Yeah.
What advice do you have for a student who aspires to be like you?
I don't know, humility, man. I think it's the main thing. Treating others the way you want to be treated. Respect, and be hardworking. And it's just really cool, man, to be a woman and being able to do stuff for yourself. You know what I mean? And even if you can just be blessed and marry a rich guy, but it's just really, really cool to know that you can buy your own crib, man. You can buy your own car. You can actually buy your own weave, baby. You know what I mean? And if he can do that for you, it's great. But he must just know that this train is moving with or without him. The reason why I talk about relationships and stuff like that, I've seen that like young people now, they're investing into other people's investments. Create your own, baby. It's such a cool, sexy thing to be strong. You know what I mean? And if he does everything for you, save your money. Work as much as you can, because they just change. They just change. And once you decide he doesn't feel you anymore, you walk out of there with your crown.
You are such a great inspiration. I mean, those words, I'm thinking you are living exactly what you are saying. Your production company, you are doing that whole thing. So thank you very much for inspiring us.
Thank you.
In closing, how do we get hold of you? How do we keep on sending you the love? How do we engage with you? We see you, on Instagram, which is lovely. We are enjoying your posts.
Thank you. Do you?
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like I'm boring. But to get hold of me, it's really simple. My Instagram handle, it's Thembi Seete straight, and then my Twitter handle is I am Thembi Seete, and then I'm also on Facebook. You know, there's inspirational messages. They're mostly on Facebook. And management is Dream Team. Just look it up, Dream Team, and then you can get hold of me there.
Thank you very much, Thembi.
Yeah.
And that was Thembi Seete, SA Kwaito star, actress and TV personality. It was great to catch up with her and listen to her sharing her story with us and empowering future artists. I trust that you were inspired as much as we were. We wish Thembi all the best for the future. My name is Zamar and this is the U-Turn on Unisa Radio, the African voice. It is all about you.
Dope.
The African voice, it's all about you.